guys, it's Full Guys here, Lava Dirac, Montreal, Quebec, and in front of me today, boom, I have a box of 2007, 2008 ITG Heroes and Prospects. Respect, fetch, get the Heroes and Prospects, AHL Prospects, CHL Prospects. Note that, guys, I have to unload a bunch of cards. I might even do a local pickup for base cards, but I will unload a shipping box to you guys through my hashtag Dried and Draw. Probably I'll open up Stature on Wednesday, so maybe the break after that I'll announce the winner. I do have to ship you out some cards. I'll pull from my closet. I have some bins, I have some open boxes, and I'm just going to pull cards and just shove them in a box and send them out to a lucky winner chicken diner. This stuff here, man, notice it says $90 on it. So that's $90 Canadian at Geek Factory, a place I recommend in Saint-Jean-Talon. I've discovered them fairly recently and I absolutely love them. So do check it out. Configuration: 5 cards per pack, 24 packs per box, 120 cards total. Look for Patrick Kane and Price. There is no Taves, I believe, in this box. But pre-rookies of Stamkos, yes. Pre-rookies of Tavares, yes. And as a tiered base set, 1 through 1 Honey, top prospects 101 through 140. So there's their Heroes, International Prospects, AHL, CHL, their duels, as well as top prospects game use. And within a box break, guys, we would expect 1.7 of the Calder Cup champions, 1.5 of the autos, and 2 game used mems. I can't do too big of an edit because I just don't have the time, so I'm probably going to put this up pretty quickly without much of an edit. I can tell you that you can see on these boxes, typically you have all kinds of goodies, all kinds of potential hits. I think Heroes memorabilia, game used jersey, game used numbers, game used emblems, net prospects, my country, my team, Canada, Russia challenge, gloves are off. I mean, they're all there. Limited gold versions, all kinds of goodies, guys. Complete jerseys, double mems, even triple mems exist. I have hit them on occasion. So, you know, it's like you'll find a Kyle Chipchura and you'll find a Sam Gagner, you'll find a Logan Couture on occasion, you know, so Carey Price, Stahl, Jordan Stahl, I think, is in this product, amongst others. I do have the Heroes and Prospects auto jersey of Carey Price from this set, and it is graded, and it's graded 4.5. That's not a typo, that's not an error. It was graded 4.5. I bought it really, really cheaply under assumption I would break it out of its case because it looked great to me. So there's Steve Stamkos, so there you go. So an early Steve Stamkos, Bouchard, and these things here. Yeah, man, I mean, they're pretty cool looking cards, especially these horizontal ones. So here is an example of one of the dual base cards. So this is a base card, and it's a duel of Vinny Lecavalier and Caron. And there's the John Tavares. So really nice looking cards. Look how young John Tavares is on the back. Absolutely crazy how young he is. He's missing his, where are your jammies? Where's your jammies? I hope you guys know what I'm referencing. I'm referencing him being trolled in New York. PK Subban, Brett Sterling. These are the fillers and thrillers and their logos. River Rats, Wyman, and a Brennan. So I'm gonna have to just slice and dice through it. I believe that Mirage sells these as loose packs really cheaply, like 24 of them of the hobbies for like only $37. But what you have to recognize with regard to that, they probably don't have hits because I think they've been pack searched. We do have a duel, guys. We absolutely have a duel right here, right now, behind the Roberto Luongo. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing. That is really cool. And it's a duel of Leland Irving. And it's one of the My Country, My Team jerseys. So this is pretty cool. It's got a little thread there, a little fiber. A nice looking, and it's a gold version, 1 of 10. So we did hit Goalie Mojo, of course, and there's the Cal Clutterbuck as well as the Beach. Leland Irving is really, really prominent in these products, in this year of products, because he was first round draft pick by Calgary. So you see him a lot in these products. I don't know how much he amounted to. I do know he went off to the Swiss League, went off to Europe and played there. So, but he's so prevalent and prominent in these products. You see him all the time in the between the pipes and Heroes and Prospects. These cards are really cool looking cards, man. So there's a Varlamov, and here we have another one of the dual base, and it's Joe Sakic and Kyle Moyer, Justin McCray, And look at this, Kevin Armstrong. I mean, just really cool. I love the equipment. And there's this Joe Sakic, and that is number 1 on the checklist. So we do have a tiered checklist. All right, Matt Molson, Shen, that's Luke Shen, Steve Mason. These are really cool. I love the logos on these. Schwartz and Jordan Caron. All right, Grabowski. Grabowski. Oh, we have another hit. I think we're guaranteed 2 mems, so that would be it, theoretically. Keith Tkachuk. There's Daddy Tkachuk. Yeah, he looks much different now, and he's afraid to throw his hat on the ice. Daryl Sittler, Sam Gagner. It's probably because it's good luck. I mean, what else would it be? Sagnanetti. And we do have our second mem. And it would happen to be Eric Doyle. So we hit an Eric Doyle. Look at the size of that jersey. He, I think, was on the Broncos. I don't know if it says that here somewhere. Yeah, all right. So we hit both our names unless we receive 3. We guaranteed 2. Guaranteed 1.5 autos in these boxes. There's Matt Duchene, Ebbett, a Bourette, D'Agostini, as well as the Claude Giroux card. Dale Mitchell, Zagrapan, as well as there's Brad Marchand. Wow. Talk about old school. It doesn't look that young there. It says he's a 3rd rounder, which of course he was a 3rd rounder. And there's teammate David Krejci. And there's teammate Milan Lucic. Hodgson and J.S. Giguère, as well as Boychuk and Ryan O'Reilly. So that hit on Mike Smith was kind of dirty. And my issue with the Binnington hit was not, I don't care about Binnington, I don't care about Kadri, is the fact that goalies aren't protected anymore and injuries are way up. And I do believe that players have to be in control even if they're about to get hit. So that's something I'm very conscious of, and we do have an auto here. So let's see who this auto is. Yeah, I honestly don't care whether, you know, who it was, whether it's Kadri and what his intent was. I think when it comes to hits, hitting the goalie, they have to be in control at all time. Even if they lose an edge, they have to be able to let up before the net, because they have to protect the goalies. And I believe the NHL will change their rules on this. It's my belief. So, oh, it's Benoit Pouliot. Look at that. What a beautiful autograph. So we actually hit the Benoit Pouliot. Pretty interesting. You know, as the story goes, if I remember correctly, the thing about Benoit Pouliot is the Habs were going to draft him. So that would have been the Carey Price draft, right? The 2005 draft, because we didn't win the lotto. We almost won the lottery. Pittsburgh won the lottery. So they took Crosby, and we were going to take Pouliot, but the Wild took him before we could. So we ended up getting Carey Price. And isn't that interesting? Because otherwise we would have had him. And Carey Price kind of worked out pretty well for us, I'd say. You know, a lot of people aren't aware of that, but there's Justin Pogge as well as Puustinen. Yeah, so I really feel very strongly about this because I lost a year. I played up until junior, and I lost a year as a goalie because basically a guy fell into me in the crease. And, you know, I had basically an ACL tear. And the issue is now the goalies are in the butterfly position. In the butterfly position, you can't get your legs out from under you. It's a really, really vulnerable position. You also can't push up or push back. And the other thing is you have to focus on the puck. So if you're focusing on the puck and the fact that the goals can now score with the net off the moorings, you cannot focus on protecting yourself, particularly in the playoffs, because keeping the puck out is everything. So I think they're going to have to institute same rules as they do with boarding when you see the numbers. Hits to the head, knee on knees. There has to be zero tolerance for it doesn't matter what your intent is. If you cut to the net and you're able to lose an edge because someone hits you, you still should be in control of your body. Otherwise, goalies will just keep on getting injured, and people will stop using the butterfly position because that's why they get injured. I mean, your MCL, your ACL, your meniscus, your groin, all of that will get hurt no matter what. And that's why the injuries are way, way, way up this year, and why there's so many 1A, 1B, and 1C goalies. Wendell Clark, and there's the Drew Doughty. Really nice looking cards, guys. So we did receive 1 auto and 2 jerseys, so we could potentially receive something else. Oh, here's another auto, I think, unless it's, yeah, I think this is another auto. I was thinking unless it's a base insert. It isn't a base insert, it's definitely an auto. So, okay, he shoots, he scores Monarchs. we have a David Krejci, it's their second Krejci, Bobby Ryan. And behind the Joe Thornton, that's a cool looking Joe Thornton, we have another auto. And this auto, maybe we can recognize the autograph itself. Number 37, oh, that's nice. And it would happen to be a Rich Peverley auto. These are really cool. These are some of the nicest ones because they're on the ice rink. I really like that. That's very much like Upper Deck Ice. Cool, I'll take it. Okay, so 2 autos. We'll see if we're able to beat the odds at this point because we're guaranteed 1.5 autos. And, oh, wait, this is, no, it isn't. It just, is it? Is this a hit? I don't know. I have no idea. I'll put it aside. All right, continuing on, Dale Mitchell. A lot of Brad Marchand. There's a lot of duplicates at this point, guys. Continuing on, guys, we have a Scott Jackson. We have a John Tavares, Alex Del Vecchio. That's pretty cool. Petrangelo, Terrell, who was great in Game of Thrones. And look at this Mike Modano with the braces. The all-time, I think, points guy for an American-born player. I don't think Brett Hull was born in the U.S. McGinn, Stefan, Chris Pronger, wow. And Callahan, there's Ryan Callahan. Kemp, Tongay, Tuukka Rask, and the Luongo, Valdor, Brad Marchand. I know a lot of people want to discuss the fact that Binnington went after Kadri, and Kadri has a history. Honestly, I don't care. All I care about is protecting goalies, more broadly speaking, and finding ways to do it and having zero tolerance for people just falling on goaltenders when they're really vulnerable. Oh, look at this. We hit the Calder Champion. So this is a rookie card of Carey Price. It's a quasi-rookie, but it's a Calder Champion. This is, of all the base inserts, this is the one you'd want to hit, the Carey Price. Really cool. I'll add that to my PC, as you guys know. Emerton and Dave Keon. So this is card number 11 on the checklist. We have another Leland Irving. I've hit him before. Del Zotto, there's a guy I hit a lot. And we have the Ansove, as well as the Trevor Can and Jordan Stahl. So this is the Peterborough Petes, which is where Bob Gainey played, I believe. All right. Yeah, Bobby Orr played with Oshawa, I think. All right, so Poulet, I should know all that by heart, right? Peverley, there's Peverley, as well as the Alex Grant. Last pack, guys, and I put something aside, assuming perhaps I had another hit, but who knows? All right. Skilly, Toulouse, and Joe Thornton again, as well as the Tubert, Matt Correa, and Ed Belfour. Look at that old equipment. Look how old that equipment is. Wow. 17 seasons, 1 cup. All right, I thought I saw something. Tell me it's something. Yeah, I think it is. I mean, unless I'm out to lunch again. So behind the Justin Pogge, are we in focus? Sanguinetti, Bernier. Let's talk about slow reveal. And what is this thing, guys? It is a Top Prospects. Oh, it's a Top Prospects jersey. I don't know how good the Top Prospects were. And let's see who it is. 93. So 93 would happen to be Maxim Grachev. Maxim Grachev. So we hit another, so we hit 3 jerseys in it. Russian-born player, evidently and obviously, and he was a 4th round pick. So is that really a top prospect? I guess I guess it is in that particular draft, probably in the 2007 draft. So that's basically it, guys. Awesome box of stuff like usual. Did over deliver. We actually did receive a Carey Price insert and 5 hits. We're supposed to receive 3.5 on average, so that's a win. So guys, please be sure to sub like #Dryden. Let your friends know I will be giving away a big shipping box of goodies next break. I have to. You can check out Julie Farnham's channel because she's opening up one of my recent gifts to her, so you can see what I give away. I give away a bunch of boxes. Also, I might do a local pickup of base cards because I don't know what to do with all these cards because I'm going to move shortly. So anyways, I'm going to be full of cards live and direct from a place called Montreal, Quebec.